I didn't even know there was a Tremors 4 movie. Oh, that's the Western one. Okay, we seem okay now. Absolutely, Diamond. Monday is fine. I don't mind at all. I don't mind one bit. I wanted to spend some time working on the Skywars map anyway, even though Devin already published it before it was ready. He was just like, yeah, I published it. And I was like, dude, it wasn't even, like, remotely ready. I just, like, barely finished the outline. He was like, oh.
Oh.
Oh. You know, the first Tremors was a good film. The second one was cheesy as fuck. The third one was, like, mind-blowingly terrible. But actually, the second one was mind-blowingly terrible also. But DJ Urkus is, like, such a huge fan of the Tremors films. Alright, so we can make a fusion drill motor. Don't think we can make the antimatter drill motor, but we can make another fusion drill motor. So we're going to make the fusion drill motor, and then we're going to go back down and put it in a tin again. See if we can't just increase that tin income just a little bit more. We're actually already having power problems here. I'm curious how well it'll keep up. This side seems fine. As long as this side is okay, then the other side will be okay. But it'll just kind of cling to life, but it'll stay there. And anyway, that's a considerable upgrade. Should we have put it more in the middle? Maybe we should have put it more in the middle. Yeah, let's move it. Let's move it more toward the center of the batteries. Let's put it over here. Just as far as, like, you know, electronic load is concerned, that's more balanced. I think I'd be happier with that. I mean, this line looks pretty well saturated already, so they both do, actually. Which is a good thing, because it means that, you know, this is feeding... You know what? I think we can probably do a better job of this. If I had just a couple more transport pipes, I would just run this line separate instead of the two of them tying together. That's definitely not helping. So let's do that. Let's just go ahead and spend a little bit of tin on, like, just 2 or 3 more pieces of pipe. Unless we have no tin. Okay, we were able to make 3 more pieces of pipe. Okay, so I think just kind of the cheap get out of jail free kind of way to do this is just to do it like this. And then we get to save that piece. And we can actually pull up these. Turn this guy. Make sure I don't lock myself in here when I do this. There we go. And now that tin should fill up like so fast that we're hoping that the tin will fill up fast enough that this won't actually have time to cool down and it'll keep the temp up on it. Yo, what's up, Bob? How are you doing today? What is Diamond Wolf talking about? Awkward Diamond asks you a question. Awkward?
Yeah, sorry.
Diamond asks you a question in chat.
Okay,
The chat kind of scrolled a little quickly, and there's so many blue names. It's really hard to.
Oh, well, do I want to take a look at the thing? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Spree, it's not me, man. Like, hold on. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are actually going to be able to see this because I can't see if you can see it, but right here, down at the bottom, you can see where it says dropped frames 0%. Okay, and you can see that my lag meter right down there is in the complete green at roughly about 2K a second. So, yeah, I'm good to go as far as like the stream is concerned. I'm uploading to Twitch at 100%, no problems. Yo, what's up, Tim? How you doing, buddy? Kill it with fire. Yeah. I was rubbing it in the Diamond's face that I had cookies, so she threatened to kill me. Oh, okay. All right, we're making some tin here, some pretty damn quickly now at this point. I'm seriously feeling pretty good about this.
Crap.
What's up?
That's Whittle's Scour's map. It's really good.
Really? Yeah, I never got to check it out because it nearly deleted my inventory when I went in there on Deacon's map. So I've been very nervous to go in and look at any of the maps, and I also can't do /leave. Right? So like I can go in there, but then I can't leave. I have to jump off the world and kill myself.
It's which I don't think it's been uploaded yet though.
Oh, okay.
So it's in Plot World, all that. But it's really good. Are these... Oh my god. This could totally be a sniper tower. Worm, you're gonna have fun on this map. Just letting you know.
Nice.
There's these like it's kind of like a castle type of deal, and like you can sit in this little windowsill. If you break these blocks, you can actually just snipe people from the top.
That's gonna be fun.
But it's pretty damn good.
Alright. Make sure everything's got power over here. I think we're already out of the titanium pods. Okay. So we can take all the PCBs out of here, and we can get working on the next set of pods. Alright. So for those that don't know, these are two sets of machines that make an item for me. The first one makes a PCB, and the other one makes a plate, and they combine into these pods down here, right? So that's, I think that's lithium, that's nickel, and that's tin, right? And because I'm running low on tin, I'm going to leave that for, you know, the last thing, right? So for right now, I'll just start feeding nickel into the system. Okay, and that should make a lot of pods. It should make 30 pods, I believe. Okay. And I should have some leftover, so they'll all run through those sets of machines on the top, right? So you can see that they get extruded into coil, they get winded into a coil, and then they get printed into a PCB. Like on this machine, you can see the little engraver working and printing it into a PCB, and it spits it out as a PCB. And the PCBs come down here and they feed into these hoppers, right? And then the hoppers feed into these research pod assemblers, which chew up a ton of power and then spit them out as a pod. And then when they get put out as a pod, they'll come down here on this line. And I'm just going to wait a second, and we should see a couple of pods get spit out into this line. There we go. There they go. Okay, and they're going to go over here to the lab, and the lab is going to take all those and start chewing them up and using them for research. Worm, what blocks can Jukebox play on, like wool, to make piano sounds? Bob, you're gonna have to YouTube that. That's like, there's a lot of different variations to that. It's the suit power upgrade. The suit power upgrade does it? That can't be right. That can't be right. I do have the suit power upgrade, though. That doesn't make a lick of sense, Dean. Wow. Okay. Mental note. Mental note. The suit power upgrade is what gives you the colored ping. Okay. Alright. I didn't know that. I've learned something new today. Okay. That's really interesting. So these are waiting for 6 plates each, which they should have now. And once they have those 6 plates, you'll see that it starts consuming massive amounts of power. Which is why you can see all these batteries have like died out. These all have plenty of coal in them, so all those batteries are running. And you can see this one's drained out of power too. So what is this one going to allow us to do? This one is going to allow us to make turbines. Now, turbines are incredibly expensive to build because we have to build the kind of the factory, a refinery, excuse me, to make the fuel for the turbines. But once we do that, then we can go ahead and fuel up the turbines. And we can make... Oh, we're going to need pipe extruders, aren't we? I'm not sure how they work in the new main line, right? Like, I haven't built one in the new main line yet. Well, that's interesting, Trank. I didn't know that. All right, so now we are kicking in a high gear with pretty much all of our resources. I'm pretty satisfied with how quickly we're gathering things. I have to save my tin for right now, otherwise I'd be spending it on other stuff. But for right now, we probably ought to just check on this coal line again, because pretty sure it had 90k left in it, but we're using it at an incredibly high rate. And it's not a big deal because there's like 2 right behind it, so this is like one of 2 veins. Yeah, so it's still okay. It's got about little under 80k left in it. Just iron pipe through the extruder, then you can craft it in the manufacturing plant with no other ingredients. Okay. But I'm gonna need a lot of iron. Gonna need a lot of iron for that. A lot of iron. Well, as I continue to make turbines, they ought to let you salvage the PTGs. Because at one point I actually ended up with just like hundreds of PTGs that I didn't need. So they ought to let you salvage the PTGs and use them for other things. I don't know if I would want a ping that actually writes my holiday, my holobase. I think that would be writes my holiday for me. Imagine a ping writing your holiday. Excuse me, sir. Today we're going to have mojitos, but I'm not on vacation yet. Mojitos, sir, but I'm working. Mojitos. No, you don't understand. I have a meeting in 15 minutes. No, you don't. No. Listen to me. I can't work. Toes. All right, fuck it. So, Johnson, you know this meeting is about your alcohol problem. Ah, fucking ping. Oh, ping. You've done this to me. You've done this to me. Alright, so did we get enough of the pods? Okay, so we've got 22, right? That we need. We've got about 11 in there. We're out of the PCBs, and we're just about out of plates. Okay, well, let's load up some more plates. And we'll load up another set of PCBs. There we go. And while we're thinking about it, seeing as how we're actually running low, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back down, pick up the lithium, pick up the titanium, pick up everything else that we're running low on. Because as we continue to do this, we're going to run out of resources. That's just how this goes. Tell you what, lithium's one thing we're not short on. Then again, I said the same thing about the nickel when we started this, because we had so much of it, and now we're running short on it. Of course. Of course. Oh, the titanium vein's empty. Well, isn't that a sad day for all of us? Oh, battle. Yeah, I tell you, we found a record-sized gold vein earlier. It's 22 million. Come the fuck on, what the hell? Yeah, we're gonna have to destroy all this and take this all down. Which is quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate indeed. Hmm. Yes. Yes, I see that. Hmm. Oh, there's fucking biomass in this. Okay, so how are we going to set this one up? Well, this one was the ore smelter here. And this one was the power for the... Actually, I think they were tied together at one point. I'm not sure if they still are, but that should be okay. Nope, too far back. That's not gonna work like that, is it? Hmm. If I move it like this, it will, but it'll look a little silly. Yes, the titanium line died out. It was entirely too sad. Indeed. Terribly. Alright, so that's moved. And now I need another hopper here, and then I need one more transport pipe. Where are you, transport pipe? I really ought to put my transport pipe in like a place that I would use it a little more frequently, because... Okay. Yeah, that's going in the right direction. Okay. Now we just gotta make sure this all functions. Finally got fucking lucky on that battle for once. Every single time I've seen that poor doomed many fucking sand riders, whatever, I always die. Always die. I'm like terrible at that one, but I'm slowly gaining up. I might actually hit 170k at some point in my life.
Damn.
Okay, so those are actually gaining power, so... you know what? Hold on. I need to set this to remove only. You set to add only. And I want a little bit of a buffer here. Just in case it takes me a little too long to come down here. I want this to buffer for me. So I'm going to change this slightly. They're going to come this way and then go through this hopper line like that. Except for the fact that that's going to take things out of there, isn't it? It's actually just going to circle forever, which is incredibly silly. I should have moved this whole thing forward once.
Where Country asked how long does it take for... I think she's talking about the FortressCraft game, or Steam in general. I don't know.
I think Trigzilla's got kind of pretty much hit the hammer on the head there, Country, because it really just depends on your internet. You know, how good is your internet? This is not going to function the way I want it to, so this needs to go away. I think what I need to do here is simply add another hopper here as a buffer hopper, and then put them all into the same line. Yeah. That's how that's gonna work. Okay. Alright, that all works for me. I hope it works for you guys. Oh, that's right, the gold line ran out. It's over here now. I don't even know if I have this... Oh, that's right, I don't have this working because I didn't have any fucking transport pipes at the time to hook it up. So, like, it was just kind of sitting here, like, being silly. Okay. Alright, so that's all set up now. Where is old Charles? I'm not supposed to put things in here. I'm being silly. I should put them over here. Here we go. Anything that I think he's going to need, I'm going to put in there. Actually, I want to keep that magnetic motor drill. And some PTGs. There we go. That should be, hopefully, anything and everything that he's going to need. Okay. He's probably setting up the secondary coal line, which I think, by the way, would be a great idea. If we set up the secondary coal line now and started pumping it into this coal line, I do want to upgrade this motor, but I'm afraid on upgrading the motor because pretty soon we're going to need, I don't know, 15 experimental pods. It's going to take a lot of fucking lithium. How are we doing here on these pods? We got about 6 in there. We need 3 more, so we're good there. Oh. Alright, he's going to set up the secondary tin line. Which I am very okay with. Fucking Icarus. Country's like, I get 28 download and like 27 upload, and Icarus is like, bits? Bytes? Cats? Lemurs?
Oh my god.
Question mark? What the fuck is all that? Trank? What the hell is that? I don't understand what this is. It's a bunch of blue stuff, but I can't tell what the fuck it is. Wow, that's minecarts. Oh, I see. Okay. Wow, that's pretty good, dude. It's way better than what I got, but I can't afford more minecarts right now. And to be honest, we're actually... I don't think we're saturating the line, like, even remotely closely. Okay, so now I gotta start making lithium stuff. So lithium stuff is the next stuff. Right, so for lithium I need charged PCBs. So we're gonna go and tear all this stuff out of here. Okay, and we're just going to go throw 200 lithium in here. Because we're going to need that much. And then just going to go ahead and throw... about 500 or 600 of the PCBs. Or sorry, 50 or 60 of the PCBs, not 500 or 600. That would be silly. That is definitely not a 1-to-6 ratio. And then I need the charged PCBs. So we'll just to get this started, we'll just throw a bunch in here. Okay. And this is just going to give the lab just a little bit of time to build up its power again. Just literally a couple of seconds to try and get all this stuff rolling. We do definitely need more coal. Because these are just out of fucking coal, man. Everything's out of coal over here. Did you go find more organic rocks? Oh yeah, we actually went on a hunt for organic rocks the other day, so we actually have, I think, a good amount of organic rocks. Apparently, they're all in my inventory. Should probably change that. Oh, there are all my damn lenses. I've been looking for those forever. Apparently they were sitting in somebody's inventory. Okay, so what's the next one I need? It's simplified experimental. So it's all tin. So we can't spend any tin right now. We need to save up every little bit of tin we get, because it's going to be super duper 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 important that we make sure that we save every little bit of tin from this point forward. If we want to be able to get this kind of research rolled off. And the moment we get this research rolled off, we're going to have to spend a ridiculous amount of resources. I remember, if I recall correctly, the refinery piece itself is kind of cheap, but the refinery vat blocks are incredibly expensive, and they're a they're a 3x3, right? So you're talking 9 blocks per level, and they're not cheap. They are not cheap at all. So while that's running off, again, we're going to go and get more resources from our lovely, various places like the lithium line. I'm actually more specifically curious about the lithium line because it's been so full every single time I've come down here, because I kind of forget about it. There we go. So there's another 61 lithium bars in there. Isn't it more like a 3x5x3? Yeah, you're right, Trank. I think it's a 3x5x3. So it's a lot of blocks, and it's... If I recall correctly, it uses like tier 2 ores. So it's like not cheap at all. It's really expensive. There's 29 titanium. And the nickel has been slow at best. I'm wondering if the vein's drying up or... Yeah, the vein's drying up. Okay. So that explains that. We're going to go to our world record holding gold vein over here. Which is ironic, because it's like the one thing we don't need. God, it's so much gold. 22.0852 million. 22 million gold. That's just insane. Open up this window a little bit more, make it easier for us to grapple in here in the future. Yeah, we don't need that. You know what? I think I didn't want to cover that up. I think that was a big mistake, and now I think I'm not going to know where that is. There it is. Okay. I don't want to cover this up. I need to make sure that I keep that open. Because this is another vein of titanium, right? And then we've got... Once that... The one that I'm hooked up to right now is about 300k, right? But down over here is the big boy that we're going to be hooking up to when that one's done. Okay, he's a million.
Oh God.
But we need to look for... There's iron, there's titanium. Is that nickel right there? Is that two separate veins? No. There's 500k of nickel right there. Bam. Done. Let's go ahead and ping for color door again. Let's see if we can find some... Oh, he looks promising. Let's look around real quick. There's another 500k. I don't have any lights, so I can't really check it. Is that another huge-ass gold vein up there? And look at the size of that titanium vein. Holy shit. That thing is huge. What the... Yeah, resources are scarce in Greg mode, my ass. Yo, what's up, Devil? How you been, buddy? Did you get some good sleep tonight? Or yesterday, or whenever the fuck you fell asleep? I don't know when you fell asleep.
Man, Diamond's not giving up the Queen Dev thing.
I figure he just naturally assumes she'll get tired of it eventually.
Maybe that, or he's just gotten used to it.
Or he doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's probably that. He probably just doesn't give a shit.
Probably. Never give it up.
Which ones are we working on? The complex pods. We made a little bit too many of the PCBs. It's not the end of the world. It's not. Let's see, what do we have for the primary PCBs? Just gonna take all the PCBs out of here, that way they're all in my inventory. Whoa, damn.
Damn. Maybe Devin still cares a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what happened there. What happened was is that Diamond Wolf snarled at Devin, and he bit her in the face. That's pretty much what happened there. He is very ill-tempered when he first wakes up in the morning. I'll be honest with that one. Yo, what's up, Evil Chicken Nuggets? How are you today? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. It's good to see you. My day's fantastic. How's your day? Let's see. What PCBs do we need? We need primary PCBs, right? Primary PCBs, which we have actually quite a few of. This makes us a little bit lucky in the fact that we need primary PCBs, and we have a lot of them. So we're just going to go ahead and load up primary PCBs. Okay, and then we're just going to take whatever tin we have right now, which is not a great amount. And we're just going to throw it in there. That should make 20 pods. That should make 20 pods, and I think we need 15, right? And we still have 10 in there, so we should be all good to finish this research and unlock turbines. Evil Chicken Nuggets, you ever try poisoning somebody's food? I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't poison people. That's not a murder's never a solution. Epicac, on the other hand, is an okay one. It'll just make people vomit endlessly. But that you shouldn't do that either. That's not a good idea. Doesn't matter. It's hard to get Epicac regardless. If you're getting bullied, I mean, like, I know what I would do, but I'm a resort to violence kind of person pretty quickly, but I'm also quick-witted. So whenever somebody bullies me, I just say something that makes them feel very inferior. It's usually pretty easy to do. Like here's an explanation, okay? If somebody comes up to you and says, "What's up, nerd?" Be like, "Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about what to get to you for your birthday this year. It's coming up, right? I hear that your dad's in jail again, so it's going to be really difficult for him to, get out and send you something. Maybe you can get a carton of smokes from him or something like that when you go, visit him. I was thinking more like a coloring book or something for you. Would that be okay? Can you still draw inside the lines? I know the hands are shaky from all the steroids. I just want to make sure that that's going to be okay. Should I wrap it in something that's easy to open? I know the fine motor skills are not exactly your thing. No. But more importantly, when somebody insults you, no matter what the insult is, you should pity them. Because the only reason they're insulting you is because something is wrong in their life. Whether it's something at school or generally something at home, the only reason that they insult you is because they don't feel good about themselves. So you shouldn't take it personally. You should feel pity for those people. Don't let it get you down. You're better than they are. And they know it, and that's why it bothers them. Or if you're vengeful, you could try the whole coloring book joke. It works pretty well at getting people to throw rocks at you. I have literally caused people to turn into fucking apes and monkeys. Because they're so frustrated at how stupid they are. They have no other way of handling their frustration but to become physically violent. And they always throw rocks because they know if they fucking come closer to me, I'll just beat the living shit out of them. But it's really hard to get close to, like, fucking 6 people throwing rocks at you. Really, really difficult. Because this fucker's hurt. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. Share stream! Make a box under lava 1 meter thick. What's that all about?
It's devil and a diamond.
I'll tell you what, one of the most dastardly things to do are lava traps. I mean, if you're good at building lava traps, what the fuck?
What?
Nothing. My whole screen just like sprinkled with words that said conveyor upgrades.
Jesus.
Is really, yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah. The hell?
I don't know. It was really weird. This game can be really weird sometimes with the way it does things. Oh my god, I need 4 more pods. That's it. 4 more pods. Where are my damn speed conveyors? How many we got left in here? We have enough. Okay, so I don't need to make any more. Oh my god, there's so many fucking PCBs. Okay. Alright, where'd Charles go? He's like up and to the left here. $53 meters. That's perfect. That'll work. He's got no power here. He needs more power here. He built this right on a coal line, it looks like. Yeah, that single PTG is not going to get it. Let's see, we need another storage hopper here. Yeah, that single PTG is not going to be enough to actually keep this thing powered. Not even close. You need at least 3 on these things to keep the ore smelters powered. So we got to do at least another 2. He's got all the PTGs. Yeah, he's got everything on him. So if not, they're in the blue chest. Like, even before I finish fucking saying it, he got it. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, everything at Countries is going to be saved. Everything of everybody's that's in Flat Crate is going to be saved. Flatcrete kind of didn't turn out being used for kind of what I expected it was going to be used for, so we decided to do a triple-sized plot world instead. So the plots are now 250 by 250 instead of the standard 100 by 100. I should have made them bigger when I made plot world. A streamer assets package. What's that all about, Trank? Okay, apparently I went AFK with the wrong fucking time because Diamond Wolf just had like a major fucking incident.
You were here, but she had just
Just said it like as I was
just said
taking
it.
off.
Well, no, you were here.
Why are there
and I think
like
you were distracted.
why what's going on here with these guys? I left like a ton of storage hoppers in there. Did he use them all? I guess so. I think we actually have enough. I'm gonna convert these bastards. That's no good to us.
Dude, this is creepy. So someone tried to add me on Skype, and I'm like, you know, I always say like, do I know you? And they're like, I was told to add this account, and I'm like, who told you this? And someone named Hannah, and I guess this person's trying to say that this account is theirs.
What? No, just be like, you've been lied to. Sorry. Move on with your life, dude. That's it. Somebody gave you the wrong information.
Well, it's weird because they know, like, they knew exactly, like, how, like, my account name. But, you know, I just told them it's not their account. It's clearly not their account. But
Yep.
it's weird because they knew my name and my actual name.
Yeah, did they look you up on Skype? Because you can look up somebody's account information on Skype, dude.
Probably. And
Okay.
then
Do you have your information? Hold on.
I don't have.
They knew your real name.
Okay.
Did they actually know your real name?
Yeah, because they, like, I guess this person had sent the conversation, and, like, the person trying to say it was my account was saying, oh, yeah, I'm, you know, and then my account, like, my username.
It's
and
an
then said
acquaintance of an acquaintance, basically.
Yeah.
All right. We have done it.
That's creepy.
All right, let's see how much these fuckers are going to cost. Okay, so we can't make the jetpack until after we make the refinery controller. And we need advanced machine blocks and titanium. Okay, that's actually not that bad. What are the refinery? Binary vat. Why is it in 2 locations? Am I confused here? Why is that in 2 locations? Wait, where the fuck did it just go? Oh, I think it was on the wrong thing.
Decline.
Okay, it is in a 3x3 configuration, not a 3x5x3. Okay. Advanced machine block requires crystal and low-grade steel bar. Low-grade steel bar requires iron and nickel. I'm gonna need more crystal. I'm gonna need a lot more crystal. It's a little deep, though. Hmm. Oh, hello. Wow, I'm in an area that has absolutely nothing in it. Okay, that's fucking useless. There should be some fucking lights in this cavern somewhere. That's a crystal. Ooh, bunch of crystals. Maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Hi, Solar Mom. How are you doing today? Storage. Good. Oh, you know what? He said he was going to go get crystal at one point. I wonder if he ever got it. He did. Oh, that's just a little bit. It's not enough. Okay, so I need to go get more crystal. I swear to God, this used to be hooked up to fucking a vein of, you know, all kinds of shit.
Worm? I know this is totally not FortressCraft related, but it's ME related.
Yeah,
What do the smart cables do? The ME smart cables?
they just hook you into stuff.
Okay.
I mean,
Like you can put
it's just
terminal and all that?
what's that? Yeah. You got to put a terminal on a smart cable. You can't put it anywhere else.
Okay.
Here it is. Okay. Drill head upgrade. Oh, motherfucker. Please tell me I've got it on me. I don't have my manufacturing plant on me. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so they're just, like, dense cables hold 32 channels, and smart cables hold 8 channels.
Oh, okay.
That's it. They're just less channels on a cable.
Oh, okay.
But they're more commonly used for actually hooking into things. So, like, if you want to hook anything into anything else, you're 9 times out of 10 going to use smart cable.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was thinking the same thing, Dev. Let's see. What am I missing here? I'm missing a cutter head. I need a steel cutter head. Means I need a low-grade steel bar. Now, can I super dig crystal? Absolutely I can, but this just works better. Yeah, if you've got the glass cables, dude, they suck ass. Try and upgrade to the smart cables as soon as you possibly can.
Oh yeah. Well, this mod pack basically it like gives you you start out like in a base, and then you just kind of it gives you the stuff like ME
Battle.
smart cables and all that. Oop. So I didn't win last time, so
Yo, what's up, Hula? What's up, Cryptic? How are you guys doing? Stream buffering. I don't know why that would be. I don't have any drop frames. No dropped frames on my part. So, this unfortunately is gonna suck for a little while. Because I need the crystal deposit in order to make the refinery stuff. And at some point, I'm going to need to get crystal back up top. There's just no way I can live without it. So, at some point, we're going to need a lot of crystal. Because when crystal first came out as a resource, it wasn't heavily used. And now it's integrated more with a lot more recipes than it used to be, which makes it considerably more difficult to get into the Tier 3 and Tier 4 stuff, which Tier 4 stuff, by the way, is not officially released yet. Even though, ironically enough, we have lots of Tier 4 components, they haven't released the entire Tier 4 set yet. That's going to be coming up. But, like, for instance, the Tier 3 guns do... Like, I think it's like 3,600 damage per shot. But they take so much power, I can't even imagine how much power those Tier 4 guns are going to take. You're going to have like a Mark V battery for each one of them. Here we go. Oh, thank God I came out alive.
there we go. Yep.
Woo!
Emperor! We come for you!
Is that like the fastest pizza we've ever ordered in the history of our lives?
How long did you order it?
Like fucking 5 or 10 minutes ago?
Jeez.
Unless I'm just like totally losing track of all time completely.
That might be it.
Possibly. Entirely possibly. Okay. What do we want to do now? Advanced power transmission or improve minecarts? Improve minecarts is pretty expensive. Very expensive, in fact. Let's do advanced power grid. That one just makes more sense. Come in! What the?
Uh,
I'm gonna go eat.